Good morning, my name is Ananya Kasi and I'll be presenting the health of the ocean. Question I propose to you is, to what extent has overfishing off the coast of Australia affected the biodiversity in the Great Barrier Reefs? Why is it relevant? The Great Barrier Reef is the world's largest reef system. It stretches 2,600 kilometers and is composed of 2,900 individual reefs. More than 1,500 different types of fish live in these reefs, and around 10% of the world's total fish species can be found just within the Great Barrier Reef. Based on a stimulus source provided, corals take up a very small slice in terms of physical surface area on the planet. But because they're such wonderful storehouses of biodiversity, they actually contribute a significant amount. So many of the fisheries either directly depend on coral reefs as habitat or interact very closely with coral reefs. Technology. Larger boats are going into the ocean, and Australia is a growing fishing-based economy. Fisheries are catching more than double the amount of fish with these new technologies. Giant nets allow fishermen to catch more fish in one trip. More types of fish are being caught in the deeper waters. This graph shows how the advances in fishing technology are causing lower fish populations and wasteful usage. So advances in fishing technology leads to high efficiency fishing practices, which leads to higher catches and which eventually lowers the fish populations. Pollution. Microplastics are polluting the ocean through humans and the boats used for fishing. Oils from the boats are polluting the waters, and microplastics in the fish cause liver damage in humans when they're consumed. Ingested toxins in the fish result in the loss of biodiversity. Many people say that climate change is considered to be the main cause in the decrease in biodiversity in the Great Barrier Reefs. Overfishing is a more direct impact on these reefs. Climate change occurs over long periods of time, while overfishing occurs over short periods. This means it has a greater impact in the short run. Back to the overall question, to what extent has overfishing off the coast of Australia affected the biodiversity in the Great Barrier Reefs? Solutions to these problems are creating more marine protected areas, spreading the word, starting organizations, supporting the World Wildlife Fund, supporting NOAA, the Great Barrier Reef Marine Park Authority helps to save these reefs, and the Great Barrier Reef Foundation is also working to save these reefs. Limitations of these solutions would be being so far away from the Great Barrier Reefs that there's not much that we can do here in America. And even though we can donate, we're not playing like such a big role in the bigger picture as we would like to be. Thank you.
All right, I have two questions for you. Sorry, I'm scribbling down stuff. Okay, first question. What information did you need before you began your research, and how did that information shape what you did with your research?
I needed to research about the Great Barrier Reefs and the facts about them, which helped me realize how many different types of fish species there actually were there, and I could research about the problems to these fishes.
Okay, and explain the level of certainty you have about your solution, we'll say, based on what you did.
I'm certain about my solutions. They're from government organizations, and they're run like through the state of Australia.
Okay, you're done. Breathe.